Radio. It's Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. Oh, wrestling podcast featuring Matt Zion, Bomber Rap, Scott and Lee, and the one and only Peanut. It's Jobber Radio. Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. Bitches.
He's like black dust.
There you go.
Don't sniff that, kids.
No, it's consensual peanut.
I love you. You're one of my friends, but you are a very strange person.
How?
I'm glad Kennedy's dead.
You're such a fucking troll.
Wow. What the fuck? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Jobber Radio. It's been, 3 weeks? We missed last week. I had a lot of shit going on personally, work-wise, so I couldn't make it. Everybody else pretty much said, oh, good, we don't have to do the fucking show. So, yeah, so we're making up for it now with an abundance of shit to talk about. First of all, I'm Jake, a.k.a. Bomber, and we got Matt Zion here today. How's it going? What you been up to lately?
Just let everybody know we got a new sponsor. The new Mission Impossible movie, Mission Impossible 69. But I'm doing the theme song. Keep out the picture. I'm trying to feeling. I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys?
Okay, well, that was the worst thing I ever heard. It's not going to be better than our Muscle Hustle sponsorship that we almost had. That we were doing. Oh my god, I just had a virus on my computer. Hold on. All right, we're good.
What?
No, that was an add-on for Mozilla Firefox.
It actually like spreads to our computers live on Twitch.
That would be great.
Bastard.
That would be great. No, I was sitting there looking at WWE.com, and all of a sudden, like a new page opened up, and it looked like a virus page, but it wasn't. It was.
Well, I bet Paige has a lot of viruses.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you definitely want to triple wrap with Paige.
So there we go. Lee, what have you been up to lately?
I've been trying to watch as little WWE-related wrestling as possible, so in the last couple of weeks I've been watching nothing but Tiger Mask 2 matches that have been reposted by one of the YouTube channels I subscribe to.
Tiger Mask.
And
2.
I am the opposite, by the way, because I watched some not full shows, but I watched most of Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and 205 Live.
Well, I also have been on that same page, but I have been watching Impact Wrestling, which has been good. Unfortunately, I'm missing, since we're recording this right now, Impact's on live right now. Well, not live.
How are they doing in their bingo hall?
See, you know, fuck off. Here we go. All right. By the way, the opening match, for those of you that don't watch, was Eli Drake versus Scott Steiner, one-on-one. Boom.
Eli Drake is so fucking annoying at the bar wrestling shows. Like, he does, like, they're at bar wrestling, so they're not really doing any good moves or anything like that. But, like, his matches are whatever. But I'm not kidding you, 10 times a match, he does the stupid Eli Drake taunt. Like, get over it. Please.
Eli Drake. Yeah.
It's fine the first couple times, but, like, by the 4th or 5th time, people are just like, shut up and wrestle, please.
Good. I'm glad he's pissing you off. That means it's working. All right, here we go.
No, I don't know, because I stopped going.
Oh,
good.
Hey, finally, it took Eli Drake. I like him way more than I thought. I like him way more than I thought.
Just haven't had time, though. I want to go back and see legendary 5-star match wrestler Joey Ryan's penis.
All right, so we got Scott
wrestling
here today.
happening at a bar wrestling show.
No, the wrestling's
don't
really good. Lee,
Now you don't want to watch it. That's ironic.
It is. It's actually been great. Like, there's a few people there that they bring in that are local, LA wrestlers that are just fucking fantastic dudes. So, yeah, check it out.
Scott is here today as well. Scott, what is going on? What you been up to?
Trying to actually write a script.
Whoa,
for
script!
A movie I'm trying to make.
Yeah, Reckless Eating the movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
God.
not quite.
Scott plays me.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, this is a long-term thing I've been trying to get going, and it's like, fuck it, just do it. So
Good.
yeah, that's part of the inspiration behind it. So yeah, and just trying to keep active with stuff. So yeah.
Cool. Well, keep us updated on that. That's awesome. A lot of stuff to talk about. I wanted to get into one thing that's not really wrestling related. I mean, it kind of is, kind of isn't. Fucking Enzo Amore, okay? Let's just talk about it right now.
God.
Yes,
Oh
let's
my
just
God.
talk about it.
See, I was gonna even make the joke when you said
Christ.
that's not the worst thing you've heard, and I'm like, yeah, since Enzo.
Oh, he
Phoenix.
is. What a fucking nightmare this person is. Like,
Phoenix.
What was he expecting to happen from that video?
That's his debut. What do you mean?
It's also the last album he ever puts out.
Yeah, I don't know about it. I'm sure he's gonna do more.
He is okay. So let's just get one thing straight. Okay, he was not proven guilty. Okay, so he's not guilty.
Correct.
They only didn't prove him guilty because of lack of evidence, is what they claimed. Who knows? But when you come out after that happened and create a rap song on what channel was it on again?
Hip Hop World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah, where they usually have bum fights and shit, right? World Star, there you go. So like when you come out and immediately talk about your penis and lack of consent, and
no, it's consensual penis.
I fucking hate. I don't like this person anymore. Like I already didn't like him as a wrestler. I didn't like him as a person, but now I actually think that I am done seeing him ever again on my television or computer screen.
You know, the thing that got me was how he said, thank you to all those people who were stalking after her and harassing her. You're awesome. You got my back. I'm like, no, that's scumbag. You do not thank that kind of shit.
Well, I mean, it depends, though. I mean...
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It actually does kind of depend on...
I don't think so.
How?
If it was all bullshit and made up?
No. That doesn't mean you send people to harass someone.
As a celebrity, you can't do that.
You sue them for libel.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't remember him ever saying anything about harassing people in that video.
No, he literally thanked people for having his back for harassing her.
He said the words harassing her?
Stalking was actually the word he used.
He used stalking? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't read the lyrics.
That's not cool. And it wasn't in the lyrics. This was just the thing. He's like, thanks for all those people who have my back, basically.
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with saying the people that had his back. There's nothing wrong at all for saying that.
And use the word stalking.
Well,
and I think
they had his... I'll get the quote. They had his back for...
I think rape was used. I think he actually may have tweeted out that he likes it. But that's allegedly. I can't confirm that. Please don't.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to get the quote. Give me a second here.
Wow.
All right.
You imagine, though? Hold on. If there's anybody in this planet that tweeted out the words, like, I like rape, and he did it, you would probably not be that surprised. Because he's crazy. Like, he seems legitimately unhinged. I don't think that he knows what reality is. So, I'm completely done with...
I think he's just full of himself.
Here's the interview he said. He's like, with the fans in support of them, they couldn't take me off the screen. Tonight's living proof. They gave me a platform, and that platform now exists with an army of people that without them, who flooded my lawyer's inboxes, did all the research for me. They stalked this accuser's life. Every single misstep she took was sent to the police, and we didn't even need to do it. I don't even know why I hired a lawyer in the first place. No, this is his first interview. My fans were lawyers, and I owe them the world. I owe them the bit. He literally came out and said, hey, thanks for stalking her.
What did that have to do with the song, though?
Nothing to do with the song. He's a scumbag.
I want to ask you a real question, though. I think me, Scott, and Lee are all on the same page in that we just don't ever want to see him on our televisions ever again. Like,
I don't mind him.
We're done.
As a
but like, Jake,
whatever, that's
want
fine.
to still see him on your television?
Would I mind seeing him one day return to wrestling? I enjoyed him in the WWE. I thought he was fine.
Yeah,
that's
different.
Sometimes I love you. You're one of my friends, but you are a very strange person.
How? Because he was entertaining?
No, but he's not though. That song was awful.
Despite him being entertaining, he is a scumbag.
Well, there's been a lot of fucking scumbags in wrestling though, but whether or not that's their personal life. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of those guys are perverts and shit.
And I then get to choose whether or not I want to follow that or not.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I do enjoy him. As a performer in the ring and on the mic, I'll
give Bomber that conceit. There is something for separating an artist from his personal life, and I mean if that's his choice, I respect that.
There's a big difference on this one, though. I think at the end of the day, the problem with him is that he chose not to keep his personal life out of a lot of it. Because, like, a lot of wrestlers these days are tending to... I'd say, like, Ambrose is probably the best. Like, he just doesn't talk about his personal life at all. Like, he doesn't throw it out there. Like, every once in a while you'll get something, right? But, like, with Enzo, if you followed him on Twitter or on Instagram, like, he's all about taking pictures and showing everything that he does in everyday life. Like, that's just him. He likes the spotlight. But... I just don't want to see him wrestle anymore. I don't want him on my TV. I don't want to hear him talk. I'm done with him. Like, the intrigue that I had with Enzo when he was with Cass, again, they were great. I really still don't understand why they broke him up. But, like, when they were together, they were great. But everything that made him special with Cass ever since he's been on his own, other than some really good promos in 205 Live, he's just proven that he doesn't deserve any type of success in professional wrestling at all. And I am not wanting to see him at all. So that's it for me.
That's debatable. I mean, he still was very green.
No, it's not debatable that I don't want to see him anymore. That's
you said he shouldn't. He doesn't deserve any amount of success.
Me personally, I don't want him to have any type of success. He does not deserve it anymore. He's proven that he was given a golden goose and he fucking shit the bed on it. That's his bed.
And Matt, I'm sure, is comparing it to others who haven't gotten the opportunity when Enzo kind of talked his way into it, which, hey, it's wrestling, that's what you do. But he, like you said, shit the bed. He had it made.
I agree. He's definitely made horrible fucking decisions. He has a horrible group of friends, obviously. But, I mean, I feel as far as on the mic and stuff, you can't really argue that he was fucking entertaining as shit on the mic.
I'll give you that. I would. He's annoying as fuck and don't like him at all. You can't argue it, but I get what you're saying. Like, he's effective, absolutely.
Yeah, he stood out above, like, to me, he stood out above like everyone else on the roster when it came to charisma and getting out there and like making you know who he is and stuff. He stood out above like everyone else to me.
Sure, but that still doesn't change the fact that I don't have any desire to have him on my television screen at all. Yeah, he needs to go away. He needs to go away for good. And Cass is getting to that point with me too. What is it about these two dudes that screams morons? Like when X-Pac is coming, like X-Pac doesn't really throw people under the bus that often because he still kind of deals with WWE's. He has like a Legends contract and stuff. But when he openly comes out on his podcast and just throws your ass under the bus going, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like
it's Jersey.
Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. But I think we can move on from Enzo, though. So
I was just wanting.
Three of us don't.
I was just wanting to just see what your guys' thoughts were on the song. That's all. Even though we didn't even really hardly talk about the song.
Because it's a terrible fucking song, and I can't even understand half of it. Here, this is the song. Are you guys ready?
All right. Well, there we go.
Yo.
Well, I don't really like rap that much. I don't like hip hop. That's not my thing. I didn't really think the song was very good, but I think that he definitely had a unique sound. I'll say that.
of it sounding like when I have to take a big shit, but it hurts so bad because it tears my anus. That's kind of the sound he was going for. Very successful.
I didn't think it sounded that bad as far as a unique sound that goes.
So Macho Man no longer has the most embarrassing wrestling rap album.
Well, here's the thing. Macho Man's was so bad it was funny.
Yeah,
like Enzo's was meant to be like serious, so that's like not. I can't really compare those.
Be a man, Hogan.
Yeah, Macho Man's was hilariously bad. Like that was different. So
it was pretty good.
But other stuff. Well, I guess we'll go past Enzo. I just wanted to get you guys thoughts on whether or not you heard it and liked it. But I knew you wouldn't. Either way, what are you guys' thoughts on Fox going to SmackDown going to Fox? Huh? I know I'm pumped.
I mean, hey, fucking Vince, man. Good for you. What a great... Again, dude, that's two decisions that, even though I personally think that they might be bad for the company long term, they're still short term or even in the near future. That's $1 billion. Like, they said that it bumped up the stock of the company to like, what, $3 billion or something like that?
Said it's the highest it's ever been again.
Record highs, yeah. And the Raw renewal was bumped up because of it.
Yeah, I mean, good. Good. I am less. I'm actually not upset with the Fox News at all. I just kind of hate the fact that it's going to be on Fox because at this point, my fear is it will start to kind of like how when they announced the XFL, the idea was, it's more of a conservative league type thing. I hope that when they go to Fox, one of the things that doesn't happen is it just becomes. They try to get more conservative and they try to make just leave all the politics crap out of it unless it's like. Storyline purposes, then I'm cool with that, but just don't put politics into the thing. Yeah, because they're going to be on Fox.
It's not going to be more conservative. That's who. But
Vince. Hold on. Look at what I'm saying. Vince, the whole resurrection of the XFL was basically taking a shot at the NFL for the whole kneeling thing. He's trying to take advantage of it. That was a big selling point of it being more of a conservative traditional league. Why does that make you think that if he's going to Fox? He wouldn't try to do that as well to try to pander to the fact that Fox is pretty much overwhelmingly a lot of kind of the right. Like, I would expect that if they went to a super liberal network of some sort, that would cause an issue too.
I mean,
as long as nothing changes, then fine.
That much money's being thrown around, that is a legitimate thought. I never thought of it, but I could.
No.
I mean, $1 billion over 5 years. You never know.
I don't know why you're so like.
Probably not.
No.
Because the thing is that I think you're thinking like more like Fox News kind of stuff, like The Simpsons, but Family Guy, and all. The thing is, Bob's Burgers. None of that leans right.
But Fox is losing all that though, or getting rid of all that. That's why they paid so much for WWE, because they're getting rid of that portion of their company. They need something to hold on to here, so now they're going to start making big plays for other types of entertainment. Yep. Just saying, Vince seems to have found his niche. His wife is in, the Donald Trump's cabinet at the moment. Like they've kind of found their niche, which is why I'm a little worried about it. It's a lot of money, and they already proved that they are more than willing to sell out their morals for $200 million a year. So why wouldn't they do it even more for $1 billion? Like that's my issue. But as long as nothing changes again, then I'm cool. Because SmackDown right now is the only watchable show of the big two. Because Raw is just dog shit.
Well, SmackDown's going to be the lead show.
Oh, I was going to say that Fox is so much bigger than USA.
It is.
SmackDown is instantly going to be the #1 show.
Yeah, I hope it gives a resurgence. That'd be great. I'd love to have an all-time high of wrestling again. That'd be fantastic.
I don't know. I've been trying to kind of think of this, but I don't know any other show that left broadcast TV and came back to it like this. Because it was on UPN. It's one of it was the big five, whatever.
Yeah, UPN.
Well, Meltzer was saying it happened before because the NBC, and then they kind of went back and forth a few times.
That's true, I guess. Yeah, but USA isn't like a major network like that.
Yeah.
But SmackDown literally has been around for 20 years now? 99, I think it was. And it's literally it's going to be on Fox, like CBS, NBC, ABC, Fox. It's on one of those. There's
going to be so much more advertising, so much more eyes on the. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, there's rumors that there's going to be Fox pre-shows and NXT on FS1, because they're losing UFC for part of this. ESPN got the digital rights for the UFC and then went all in and got all of it. So that's starting in January. So Fox is like, all right, let's go over that. And they beat out Amazon and Facebook and stuff because they were toying with the idea. And Vince loved the idea of being on one of the big four networks.
No, there's still rumors floating around out there about the details and stuff. But I did see somewhere again that it is moving back to Friday. It is going to be
3 hours.
It is
Friday.
It is going to be live. I saw
nothing
that
official
live.
yet, but
yeah, nothing of course out of Fox.
I mean, I prefer the Friday big time because going back to back from Raw to SmackDown, I think that's one of the reasons why I've been burning out even faster than before.
I can see that.
Because it's just back. Give me a solid 3 days to warm up to the idea of another one. But doing them back to back is just too much.
And when you think about it for Fox, that is going to be a big 1-2 punch for them because they're getting Thursday Night Football. That's going to be on Thursday, and then the next night will be SmackDown. So, I mean, Fox is doing good things for themselves too. So. And I know me personally, I've been telling everybody at work, because I work at a Fox News station, not Fox News, but a Fox News station, that this is going to be very big for our lead-in for our 10 p.m. newscast. And if it is a 3-hour SmackDown, because I don't know if is that confirmed yet? Does anybody know?
No. The Fox deal isn't even confirmed yet.
Okay, well, if it does go to 3 hours, that is if it starts at 7 and goes to 10, our newscast is from 6 to 7. We would lead into SmackDown, and then we would come out of SmackDown. That would be big numbers on both ends there for our newscast on Friday nights, which would be huge for us. I'm trying to tell everybody at work that this is kind of a big deal, and everybody at work's like, oh, yeah, fuck wrestling. That shit's fake as shit. Yeah, you're stupid. And I'm like, okay, cool, thank you. And I'll walk away.
And that's exactly the opposite of what Fox thinks. Fox is like, fuck yeah. 3 hours live every week. Let's go.
Yeah,
they're all in on it. So that's good.
The people at work, I try to I don't geek out in front of them and say, oh my god, yes, this is the other best thing ever. I'm like, guys, this is going to be pretty good for us. We're going to be getting pretty good numbers leading in and coming out of our shows and whatnot. And they're like, if wrestling's fake, fuck you, you're stupid. And
it's like, okay, it's fake, but it's legitimately a broadcast.
But to them, they're whatever. But anyway, I think it's a big deal. I'm super excited. But I mean, A lot of people are also
on.
saying, "Oh, well, this just means Vince is just going to keep doing what he's doing. He keeps getting all this
that's
money."
what I was going to bring up.
Oh, is that what you're going to say?
There is a bit of a danger there, I'm sure, too. Because
I don't even think it's a danger. I think it's a guarantee. I mean, but I think we were already on that path anyway. I don't think the Fox thing is going to, like, all of a sudden he wakes up and goes, "By God, I'm a billionaire again. Let's make this even worse." You know, like he was already in his bubble.
Yeah.
He was already doing what he wanted to do. I mean, look at fucking Reigns, man. 4 years in a row, nobody wants it.
Jinder versus Reigns. Can't wait.
Jinder. Oh my God, that is the worst. No, but I mean, like, yeah, I don't think it's as big of a concern because again, it should just be an overall concern. He has already been out of touch running this fucking company into the ground for quite a while. So it's not like it's gonna get like any worse. And I mean, look at him. I'm telling you right now, he is gone within 2 years. There's no way that he can keep this up with stress. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. I kind of do because I want new stuff. But I love you, Vince. But like he, at the rate he's going and how he works out and how much stress he puts on himself, there's no way that motherfucker lives long enough to keep this running. Like, so that's why he made the play for the XFL because he has one chance to right a wrong that happened to him, and he's gonna go for it. But like, oh my God, I hope that what we get is a couple really big shows on Fox. You know, obviously the first one's gonna be huge, and I hope that they try to keep a little bit of momentum because like just in general right now, SmackDown is pretty good. I've liked it a lot. Brian is he is over like Rover right now. Like when he first came back, he was over big, but then it kind of like I remember Jake was talking about it. He cooled down a little bit. Like, it seemed like maybe the people were readjusting or, like, maybe the people who never saw him wrestle. And now that I've watched SmackDown this week with Cass and Joe, the three-way, dude, Brian was just fucking over. I mean, that's just like anything he was doing, they were eating up.
You know what part of it was? People were like, is it going to last? Is he going to stay?
I think so, though.
But now they're like, oh, God, it is going to last. He's really back, is kind of what I've seen it be.
Well, I think, because, like, when he came back the first time before he retired for, 3 years or whatever, he was noticeably getting cheered less after the main event of WrestleMania thing. So after that match with Roman at Fastlane, like, he wasn't really getting cheered what he used to be. It was still good reaction. Obviously, he was over, but he wasn't, like, crazy over. I feel like the thing is with this, there was so much time that passed that a lot of people they just had given up. So it's almost like everything we're getting now with Brian is extra. So just, enjoy what you have now. So every time he comes out, give him everything you have because he can take one fucking bump and it's done. Like one more concussion, he's out. I don't think that they'll ever let him wrestle if he gets one more serious concussion. So, he's over though. And
it's wrestling, so it's going to happen at some point.
At some point, yeah. Unfortunately, it's a matter of time for everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. Eventually, you're probably going to get one. The only other thing I'd say is they have to be building towards Styles versus Bryan at SummerSlam or Nakamura versus Bryan at SummerSlam. One of those. I think it might be Nakamura now because Nakamura is so good. I'll say, even though Vince is terrible on a lot of things, he was right turning Nakamura heel. Like, do you guys agree? I love him right now. He's so fucking great.
He's 100% better than he was as a face.
Yeah.
But the only thing holding him back is the whole fucking weird ass, as we talked before, about the weird ass booking with him and the AJ Styles. Like, as good as he is, as amazing as AJ Styles is, I still prefer AJ over Nakamura no matter what right now. But with the matches that they've been having, it just hasn't fucking done anything at all but, like, I feel hurt this epic feud and these epic matches we've been waiting to see. So, like,
I think I know what it is too. I think I know why. I think they are trying. Like when you watch their New Japan match, it was really slow, methodical. It was an hour long, right? Like it's a really long match.
I haven't seen it.
And they took their time. It was strong style. It was a Japanese match. Whereas with their WWE match, it seems like they're trying to cool it down, maybe slow it down, and also Nakamura's just lazy as fuck for some reason. But like, yeah, they just haven't had the chemistry. You're right. We all were nerdgasming before Mania that this was going to happen, and now everybody's legitimately going, God, can we get through this so we can get to Bryan, like getting to Nakamura or Styles and get something fresh going?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just didn't have the right pacing for what it could have been, and they've not been able to adapt it. And, I mean, it happens even to guys that good, so,
Yeah. What do you? I mean, well, I think we should talk more Money in the Bank on our next show as far as predictions because we have one more show right before Money in the Bank, I think so. Yeah, so I was gonna say, do you guys think Nakamura is gonna win? But you know what? We'll save that for later. We got a lot more to talk about. I want to talk about some shit that's been going on in Raw. You said you've been watching Raw, Zion. You've been seeing.
Oh, it's so hard to watch.
I mean, there's some stuff that's really, really, really fucking good.
Watch Raw. Well, right now it's Balor and Strowman have been great. I love their interactions. I love this David versus Goliath stuff. Although, god damn it, man, Finn, stop smiling. Stop it.
Well,
It doesn't. I hate it. I hate it. It looks like he's like either high all the time or he doesn't understand where he is and he's lost. Like he doesn't ever actually look into. Just get angry. Like you don't have. I don't know. He needs something's missing with him now.
Well, that's his other side. You got the demon, then you have the smiling.
And maybe
Finn,
he should just be
Finn.
the demon all the time. You know, because like at this point, I mean, but like I think we all agree he's missing something. He's still one of my favorites, but he needs, like with Nakamura, he was missing something, one being lazy, but the other one, that heel turn gave him an edge. I feel like with Finn, he just doesn't have an edge at all. He's just super friendly, smiley guy all the time.
Yeah, he needs a beard and an eye patch.
Turn him into a fucking pirate. That'll fix it. That'll get him.
Make him look like a man. He looks like a little boy.
For me, I think my favorite thing on... Yes, the Finn and... Obviously, Braun Strowman's still carrying the fucking show, but... Dude, Seth Rollins is having the best fucking shit of his career right now, I feel. He is, like, carrying everything right now.
This is why I have a problem with Lesnar being champion, though. Because if Rollins... Here's what I would say. If Rollins is... This is the hottest he's ever been in his career.
Oh,
like, at least, like, everybody loves him. He's over like crazy. He should just be facing Brock then for the title and either taking it off of him or doing something with Brock. And I don't... Like, Brock as champion... I can't believe that there are rumors that he's going to keep it all the way till the next WrestleMania again. Like that
I
is.
haven't heard that.
No, I heard something the other day with the MMA sites saying that Brock might have his next defense at SummerSlam. He won't be defending it until then, at least.
Oh, I feel like that's a given.
If he loses, that's 3 months away for the record.
Mm-hmm.
If he loses there, he's probably going back in the UFC USADA drug testing pool because he got to be in there a certain number of months. So he can fight at the end of the year on a UFC card in December. But that doesn't mean anything because he might just retain anyway and still fight on that card because he's done that.
I'm calling it right now. He will
that's what
fight.
They're saying. Yeah.
He's going to fight. But
he absolutely will.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm saying. Like, so if Vince made that deal with Dana White once, why would Brock ever walk away from one for the other when he can have both every time?
Yeah.
What? I don't like all these people saying that Brock is leaving and stuff. Why would he need to? He can just do both.
He literally isn't gonna. He literally had his last match in April at the Greatest Royal Rumble,
and Raw,
and his next will be in August potentially. Yeah, he could have easily actually had a full training camp and UFC fight in that time.
That's true.
So
That's true. Yeah.
Just because he loses at SummerSlam doesn't mean anything. Just because it doesn't. It's whatever. So, but imagine if Rollins was doing all this stuff as Universal Champion.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be like, this would be a career highlight, and he'd be carrying the company right now. But instead, he's the IC champion. And I don't know if you guys agree with me, but when I watched Raw, I felt like all these feuds were like they put all the names into a hat, and then they were like, pick out two, and they're like, okay, Lashley, Zayn, let's see, Balor and Strowman, Rude, blah blah blah. I'm like, nothing feels like it matters or it fits and makes sense. Whereas SmackDown, at the very least, the storylines all feel natural, and I'm going to give that to the fact that the quality of guys they have on there is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Joe, Brian's promo work, by the way, I got to give him, like, a shout-out. Brian's promo work has been amazing since he's gotten back. I like how he's going after Joe and telling him, like, I'm going to tear your ACL. And like, you'll be out 6 months. Like, I'm like, wow, that's vicious as hell.
And him being general manager for a year and a half helped. Let's just do promos for a year and a half. Go. But also on Raw, everyone's fighting over, like right now, Money in the Bank. They all want Lesnar. Well, you have a contract. You can cash in whenever you want, but the guy's not around. They're fighting over a theoretical thing. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that's why I think it's pretty damn obvious SmackDown guy is going to be taking that. But I don't know. They could do this. They could do the swerve.
So, are you liking Jinder and Roman then, legitimately?
No. No. Man, I don't know what's going on. It just feels it's just a thing, and it's
Right?
I don't know.
It's just a thing. There you go.
I feel so indifferent because I do like Reigns very much. Jinder Mahal, I feel definitely has potential to do stuff if they work him right, and I feel they're programming with all the top fucking guys still. They're still getting them all the top guys. Have them run through some smaller fucking dudes. I mean, I don't know.
Roman is kind of good enough that he could make it work, but nobody gives a fuck.
I know, no matter what, it's anybody programmed with Roman, it's a guaranteed, like, everyone's going to shit on the match no matter what. And it's sad as shit.
Well, I mean, not real, because, like, again, he's had his matches with Strowman. We talked about this. He's had some matches with Joe in the past.
He's had great matches.
Like, it's not always a guarantee they're going to shit on him. It's just the fact that, like, he has to have somebody that can at least get a comparable reaction, and Jinder is just not over. No one cares, and that's unfortunate because, again, good promo, great look. I like his overall character, but goddamn, he is still easily the worst professional wrestler active in WWE right now. He's terrible. Like, he can't do anything but punches, kicks, and sleeper holds. That's it. That's all he does. It's so boring.
And in this feud, Jinder, the bad guy, because he's the evil foreigner, and you got Roman, the good guy. Yeah, Roman's assaulting him backstage and leaving him lying. Oh, the noble babyface. Roman's still being a heel. Like,
I mean, he's being that tweener kind of like, they want him to be a face, but he's doing heelish stuff to try to. I feel like that's the stuff they're trying to be like, oh, look how badass he is, to try to get him to.
But they never really embrace that, because then he goes out there and he tries to play the sympathy card by getting beat up a lot in the match. It's like, no, don't, you can't do that.
I almost threw up because he's been talking about how, oh yeah, I've been getting screwed. When he lost that Money in the Bank qualifying match and he came out the next night, the very first words were, so I got screwed last week. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That is the exact opposite.
You know how they censor, like, if you've ever seen like sort of the sheet for their shows or whatever, you know, the sort of format sheets, how they have certain words that they're not allowed to say, like the announcers are not supposed to say. They should not let wrestlers say the word screwed, because that just makes me groan the second any fucking wrestler ever says that. You just sound like a whiny baby, and the crowd hates it too.
Yeah. Especially a guy who should be just be a badass.
Yeah, a face should. Yeah, heels. They can.
He could
play
say,
that shit,
"I got screwed. Get out here." I'm going to say, like you still can do it, but he shouldn't be complaining like, "I got screwed." This sucks. No, yeah, I mean it does, but you should be like, "And I'm fucking pissed." It's the attitude. It's I
always preferred, like, when Austin would come out though, and he'd be like, did Vince McMahon screw me? Yeah. Am I gonna bitch about it? No. He's like, I'm just gonna go back there, find him, and kick his ass.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool. There, boom, done. You still.
Well, that's what Roman did, though.
Screwed. But like Roman comes off like a crying little bitch when he does.
If he comes out and says, if it's like, I got screwed, it's the only way you're gonna be able to beat me. Like, that's another way to do it. Like, there's, I hate keeping to say, oh, it's so easy for him to do it otherwise, but it feels like it.
Also, and also Roman has the same problem that John Cena has, where it feels like nothing ever matters. Like, the next day on Raw, whether he wins or loses, it feels like it doesn't matter. Like, it feels like it doesn't matter to that character himself. Like, you know how John Cena always just used to blow off losses? Like, he'd come back out smiling the next day? Like, fuck you. Why should I give a fuck about any of your matches if you don't care?
They're getting a little better about it, though. I've noticed that when people lose now, they're at the very least they're not coming out and smiling and being happy. And especially in NXT,
except for Finn.
Like, I mean, obviously Triple H and William Regal and a bunch of people down there doing that, but I have a pretty good hope that in the next 5 years, like, we're gonna start getting really great stuff, because. Like, just watching, oh my God, I know we're switching, like, topics a little bit, but that Velveteen Dream Ricochet moment was fucking unreal.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was like, when he did, I went, is he trying to die right now? Like, what just happened? Did somebody try to do a run-in? Like, I didn't see it, and I'm like, he's landing on his feet, that motherfucker.
That was by far one of the coolest fucking things I've seen in a long time. And Velveteen Dream's reaction also sold that shit, too. He was like, what the fuck? Like, it was so
I like
good.
that he, because a lot of heels can't, like, show surprise. I like that he does. Like, it's just in his character that he can look a little weak, because he's obviously it's ambiguous, kind of ambiguous with his, like, sexual relation and stuff. But that's his character. He's like he's like Black Dust.
There you go.
Don't sniff that, kids. But like, yeah, he's good. I'm really
great.
coming around on him big time. I like him a lot. I still think he's so gangly. He needs to put like a little bit of meat on him, a little bit. But how you like the skinniness of him, like because he looks so different.
I think it works. It makes him unique to the rest of the roster. It also makes him look like a heel who has to be a chicken shit to win. In the end, you know, like he's really skilled. He's a really good wrestler, but at the same time, he's like heels. Unless he's a big monster heel, he shouldn't look like he could have like a fair fight with like a big wrestler and win.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. The other thing on Raw, obviously, I want to talk. I liked what Seth Rollins is doing, but on the other end of things, Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey.
Also, okay, this is a part I have not seen, so you have to fill me in. What
Okay,
happened.
well, here's the first things first. I will say this. Okay, I like what they're doing with Nia now, as far as she needs to be the bully. She needs to be the bigger person that just throws her weight around, pummels people, and like, look at me, I'm a fucking badass. That is what she should be. That is what she's built for. That's what she looks like. That's her wrestling style.
Saying that
Yes,
exactly.
that like what they've done with her this past week, where she beat the shit out of a jobber and she taunted Ronda the entire time on a microphone during her match. That was all stuff that she should have been doing. Now, having said that, she just 2 weeks ago was completely bullying is wrong. I'm doing this for all the bullies.
So he did like a hard turn.
It is
basically
with no reaction, no reason, just all of a sudden, hey, all of a sudden now I'm the bully. Fuck you, Ronda. Look what I'm going to do to you. Fuck this jobber right here. Look, I'm just going to fucking trash talk you as I'm going to bully the shit out of her. And be basically she's being a bully after she just said, hey, I beat bullies. Bullies suck. Okay? Like,
yeah,
that part to me is what's bullshit.
They could have fixed that too, very simply, very, very simply. They just need her to come out and cut a promo saying, "Look at all you suckers! I made you guys feel sorry and bad for me, and I suckered you all in. And then when the time came, I took the belt, and now I'm going to keep it."
That's not bad
good.
at all.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah,
that would be great. But no, it's literally her crying like, "Oh, everybody, this is for all the bullies out there, or for all the underdogs and all the like."
I like your version.
Yeah, I just beat somebody that's like fucking like not even a third of my weight. She's so small and everything. I beat the bully, and then all of a sudden, yeah, fuck you, Ronda. Look what I can do to this little bitch. It's like,
yeah.
Well, because she let the jobber put her in an armbar and just like lifted her up, and it was nothing.
Exactly,
lifted her up. So the whole story is basically the same thing when it was with Asuka. It's like, oh, you can't do the finisher on me. It's like, okay,
now,
right.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing that sucks is because I actually like this. Like, this is what she should be doing, but the whole like her being suffering and like feeling bad for her, the hard turn out of nowhere with no rhyme or reason is what sucks. That's the story element that they're fucking up on so often right now. That's the perfect example of what the fuck are they doing storyline wise. I don't know. That's the part that's frustrating. Like,
what they're
I like
doing
this,
is
but
good.
yeah.
But how they're getting there is wait. You can't just start it.
Exactly. I don't know.
It's a weekly narrative show. You got time. You could be like, you can easily do this stuff. You put fucking inserts into your shows all the time. It's easy to just ever be like, nah, bullies, hey, you bought that, and just walks off.
It's a continuing story, but
just give her 10 seconds. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Like,
it's supposed to be a continuing story, but it's like, no, we're pretending like none of that happened just 2 weeks ago. So that's the part that's frustrating, but I do like what she's doing now, and that is actually making the match a little more tolerable and not seem like it's just out of fucking nowhere.
It makes me
winning?
So I don't think so.
Man, I don't fucking know.
I'm thinking Steph is the one turning Nia.
Yeah,
and it's going to be a screw job.
Because it just makes me think back to like, and of course it's a different time, so they're never going to do this anymore. But I mean, how you could spend a whole year telling a story like where they had Ole Anderson, he teams up with Dusty Rhodes, who then they've been just in a violent feud for years. Everyone knew they hated each other, and then he sides with Dusty Rhodes. He sides with all the baby faces and starts tagging with him and stuff for a year, and then it gets pounded into the fans' head. Oh no, he's a good guy now. He's a good guy. And then he finally turns on Dusty Rhodes when they have a tag match with the I think it was the Assassins in a cage, and he turns on Dusty Rhodes and just beats him to a fucking bloody pulp. And then he just says, I fooled all you for a year. I had to team with all these fucking goody two-shoes motherfuckers who I hated. I had to bite my lip and stop myself from vomiting in the ring, you know. And then finally it all paid off, and I finally got you in a cage where you couldn't escape, and then I turned on you and I beat you to a pulp. And he says, remember what you said to me, Dusty Rhodes, back in the day when we were still fighting. You said it would never be over. Well, yeah, that's right. It never will be over, and I fucking just proved it to you. Like, look at that kind of stuff. That they just don't do that anymore.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
But when does the turn happen midway through that makes no sense? That completely contradicts what they did 2 weeks before.
Because he was doing very little. He was doing very little wrestling.
Wait, very little. We don't have time for that, Lee. We got multiple TV shows. Okay, wow. Fire this guy. Let's get somebody more qualified on the show.
He was standing at the side of the ring, and he was the hot tag. So when he finally became the hot tag, Dusty was getting beaten for the whole match, basically. Then he steps into the ring, and then he slowly turns to Dusty in the corner and just starts laying into him.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. The sad thing is you're not going to really see much of that anymore nowadays. Not in the WWE anyway. I mean,
hell, even the last time I can think of that kind of happening was Hogan as the third man of the NWO. He's like, I came here early and did all this blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. That was a retroactive story, but it's still that's the last time I can really think of that kind of thing on that level. Or Edge when he came back and won the Rumble, he's like, I tried to be the one at SmackDown. Screw all you people. It got me nothing. Like it's doable, but in hindsight, they never go in with that plan anymore. So
yeah, I don't know. That it's just frustrating because I don't know. It's like they changed writers for their story midway through what it seems like, hey, this one writer was doing Nia Jax's stuff, and then like, okay, well, let's put this other person on Nia Jax's stuff, and they like just change it at the drop. I mean, not
like a comic book kind of.
Yeah, not like saying that happened.
And all of a sudden it just changes out, and you go, oh, well, they just switched writers.
That's what it seems like. Obviously, none of us know, and that's probably not the case. But that's what it seems like.
I can confirm it. Make sure to put it on the dirt sheets.
Yes.
Bomber knows he has the inside track.
Fucking dirt sheets. Yeah, but I think I want to talk about something that Matt Zion's going to be a part of. We haven't talked about this on the show yet. All In.
Yes.
So give us the details. What's going on? You got your tickets. How many people are going? Who are you going with?
I'm going to be going with Sean's girlfriend, and Chris Reckless. Mm-hmm. So we'll be there. We're going to be in Chicago for 6 days.
Holy shit.
We are going to do first, obviously, when we get there, we're going to go to the All In show, but we're going to do like a Reckless Eating meetup too. So, hey, if you're in the Chicago area and you're going to All In, just let us know. Find us on Twitter or whatever, and we'll probably be outside roaming around for a little bit. And like I said, we'll do a meetup also. But cool, I'm excited because Chicago is one of my bucket list items. And so I'm going to knock that little bitch off.
Well, there you go. I know some Jobber Radio people. I've seen them say that they got tickets, they're going, and they wanted to see you. So
if you watch this,
only Reckless Eating. Yeah.
I've decided with Rab. I know Rab would tell me don't do it. They might give you something.
Yeah,
so, God, no way.
Well, there you go. But are you going to the StarCast thing too?
No, we didn't. I think we're more concerned with actually going around Chicago than we are. Like one day of wrestling's enough if I'm spending this much money to get down there.
Okay. That's cool. What are your? I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. Have you seen anything on the All In show with the Nick Aldis and everything? Have you seen any of that?
Whatever so far. I don't think they have their traction on it quite yet.
Yeah, well, there's interesting stuff about that because they literally had the press conference the day of the sales saying that the NWA title will be defended. Then Cody's like, it'll be against me. And that's all that was announced match-wise. They had a boatload of names confirmed.
Yes.
And one confirmed not, as in Vince Russo. He was confirmed not to be there. But they had all these names confirmed, and that was it. And it sold out in, I think, 29 minutes, something seconds. It was under a half hour, just barely. 10,000 seats, or at least people are going to be scalping them. But it sold out. it sold out. Period.
Yeah, it was gonna. Yeah, it was gonna sell.
I
They
know,
don't care what the matches are. Yeah,
but I know it's kind of funny because they tried to look at who the last non-WWE whatever company to do it was, and they're saying WCW in 2000 did it. TNA's never pulled 10,000.
No.
If you look at America, because I think Jacques Rougeau did something in Canada, but that's Canada. And even in the UK, TNA only got up to like 7 or 8, I think. So they've never, ever pulled that. So it's been since the year 2000. It's been almost 20 years. And, I mean, I think someone did the stats. Dusty Rhodes never did it, but his son Cody did. So, oh, shit. Wow. Now, the whole thing on top of that with the NWA title is all this is like, fine, I'll do it if he's still champ by then. But, of course, I think he will be now. But I want the Ring of Honor title if Cody has it.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing that I want to talk about is Nick said, I'll only defend the NWA World Championship if Cody Rhodes wins the Ring of Honor World Championship and puts that on the line in a title versus title match.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much Ring of Honor is involved with it. I feel like they're probably not that involved at all, but...
Oh, what are you talking about, man? Fucking Ring of Honor these days are like the fucking Bullet Club's vanity promotion.
Yeah, they have I think they have a lot to do with the show before, the meet and greet thing. I think that's what they're in on.
Maybe,
and
I don't know.
They're probably the ones who Cody is literally talking to about how to handle distribution. Because he's like, we're trying to figure out ways to film it so people who aren't there can see it if it's going to be a pay-per-view or a video release later. Because you end up with things with that where it's an independent all-in show, but people have Ring of Honor contracts and can't be on other TV broadcasts.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you do now? Because literally you can't... It's not a Ring of Honor show. That's the point. So, I mean, they're working stuff like that out. And that kind of stuff,
you know what's also interesting there? That kind of brings into question how many Fox affiliates are going to pick up SmackDown. Because Sinclair actually owns a lot of those affiliates.
You'll see either advertising like crazy or barring it from happening. Because I know that happened a bit when, was it TNN had ECW or something way back then?
Yeah.
There were like, you can't advertise that during ours. It's like, the fuck we can. It's our broadcast. So... Yeah, so it's an interesting thing. It really is a case where this hasn't happened, and that's cool. I like that kind of stuff. That's interesting. I think Cody will win the title if they go that route.
Yeah,
he's
100%.
That's the capstone. Like that's how you do it.
That's definitely how it's got to be done. But man, I just feel like, unfortunately, this show, that means it's going to affect the Ring of Honor, like the Ring of Honor as a whole, because. Now, everybody, because of course people want to see Cody Rhodes defend the Ring of Honor title against Nick Aldis. Like, people are going to want to see that really bad. Now, where does that leave, like, Dalton Castle, who's the current Ring of Honor World Champion, or, like, Marty Scurll, who's been challenging for the title? That's like, basically, hey, fuck these guys, let's just give it to Cody now. And it's like, it feels like it kind of sucks.
I kind of see what you're saying, but at the same time, Aldis said, if Cody wins... I want that title.
Yes.
He's already confirmed to be there and in. It's happening. It's Aldis versus Cody for the NWA title. And if Cody is Ring of Honor champion, that's also defended. Doesn't have to be defended.
I thought I read he said he'll only put the title on the line if Cody Rhodes puts his title on the line. Maybe I was wrong when I read
if he's champion.
Okay, maybe I was maybe I read something wrong there, but
he will be.
Yeah, he will. I know he will.
Yeah,
he definitely will be the champion. But I just feel like their show All In is affecting Ring of Honor's product and affecting like their other top guys that they've been trying to build up.
Look at it this way, Jake. Look at it this way. If Ring of Honor had a problem with it, they wouldn't be doing it. It's not their show. It's a fucking independent show by a guy who's not their top name.
Yeah, well, by several guys. Not just
it's literally Ring of Honor would thrive without Cody and the Bucks. Would they take a hit? Sure, but they can live without it. They've lived without it before. They'll live without it after.
Yeah.
They don't need those guys. They don't. That's
what I'm saying. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they didn't want to be all in, if they didn't want to be part of this, they wouldn't. They don't have to. It's not their show. It's not something they're doing. They clearly want to be because it's a history thing. Let's get involved in that. That's a cool thing. Let's do that. And if it involves the title, cool. Let's go that route. That's the nature of it. The NWA doesn't need to be part of it, but they're going all over
they
the place.
better
and
want to
stuff.
be. Yeah, they need to be a part
Yeah,
of it. They get
but
their
again,
name out
that's
there.
what I'm saying though. They don't have to. Nobody has to. It's fucking Cody and the Bucks putting on a show, and people are like, all right, let's see what that is. And Ring of Honor's going, sure, let's have the title defended. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But they literally don't have to. So if you're feeling bad about the other guys involved, well, those other guys are probably on the same show and are going to benefit. So
Skrull's on the show. No word yet on Dalton Castle, who's the current champ.
yeah. So I mean, there's no other card announced yet, if I'm correct.
No
but
matches are announced besides that one match. Yeah.
That kind of worries me.
Is it kind of shitty for those guys because the title's going a different way? Well, sure, I can kind of see what you're saying, but it's literally not as big a slap in the face as you think it is. When I hate to use the pun, but they're all in on this.
Yeah.
It's all there. This is part of the plan.
The big question is how many people actually filter into the building to watch it, because even though they do have the record sales or whatever, there's been some speculation on how much of that was just scalpers just buying up tickets. So you never quite, like, once the show starts and we'll see what the crowd looks like, and then do they actually make a profit? That's another big question.
They had to.
They're
Had
making
to.
a profit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They
No.
got
To set this show up, how much money did
Cor-
Cody and the
I know-
Bucks throw into it?
Oh yeah,
That's
we
like
don't know how much it
Cornette,
costs.
though. I know you don't like Cornette, but he was kind of breaking it down and saying that they just made a shitload of money. Like, it doesn't matter how this goes. They're trying to do the pay-per-view rights. So all these guys just made a shitload of cash. Like, no doubt they did.
What was Cornette saying? He said, like, if you want to draw 10,000 people, that's easy if you have whatever budget. If you need to do that and draw a profit, that's different. But also, this instantly raises their bank going forward as well. Like, this is a long-term play for these guys. Yeah, so.
Yeah. No, I think they had to have made a big chunk of change on this. They didn't. I don't know where they'd be spending a fuck ton of money besides the arena. I don't know what else.
And I bet you they made a deal.
I feel like the guys involved aren't they're not like, no names are like super expensive names, I feel.
No, not at all. Except for Punk, who I'm sure. I mean, he's not going to wrestle, I think, but
definitely
he's 100% going to make an appearance. Yeah, he has to.
I wouldn't say 100.
I think it's 100%.
I'd
say he's going to be at signing.
Yeah, I'd say 90s maybe, but no, I would never say anything is 100%.
Except for the fact that Jinder Mahal is not that good.
Yeah, that's about 100% right now. Maybe he'll get better with the limelight on him, but you're right, he's not. First of all, I wanted to throw this out there, see what you guys thought. I had the idea a little while back about the All In show, seeing how they do have a bunch of names and no matches. I wanted to see if you guys later on at a different date wanted to do like a fantasy booking show or something, like just like we could make it a Jobber Radio episode where we could maybe after Money in the Bank, if they haven't announced a bunch of matches. What do you guys think about that? Would that be something you'd be interested in? I'm asking live here on the show. So
if we get the full card, I'm always up for some.
I mean, they have a lot of names. They have a lot of names. Yeah, we could just book the matches like fantasy booking style. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, maybe we will do that after Money in the Bank. Maybe
wait till you see all the legit ACL tears that are going to happen.
Yeah. So, all right, I say we wrap the show up here with a little bit of Money in the Bank trivia over on WWE.com. What do you guys think?
Sure,
let's do it.
I think we should do that. All right, last time we did this, it was the WrestleMania trivia. Apparently, it was very easy. Not saying it was easy because Scott got every question right, but it was pretty damn easy. Let's be honest. This one's Money in the Bank.
To be fair, there was like the Sheamus Bryan match where they had the seconds wrong. I went with what Rab said. I think it was. So yeah.
Scott did have the perfect score. Let's see if he can do it again. And Zion, you weren't in on that one. Yeah, you were in on that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The only one not here this time is Rab. So here we go. Question number 1. These are all multiple choice, same as before. All right. Again, don't you go to fucking website and cheat.
I don't need to.
All right. Oh, there we go.
I need to.
Who has competed in the most Money in the Bank ladder matches? Is it A, Dolph Ziggler? Sorry. Ziggler was one of my meteorologists at my station. Sorry. Dolph Ziggler. Like, for real, his last name was Ziggler. B, Christian. C, Kane. Or D, Kofi Kingston? All right, we'll go. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna instead of jumping out there, I'm just gonna go down the row here. Lee, what are you going with?
I'm gonna say Kofifi.
All right, Zion.
Kofi hasn't been in a lot of like the recent ones though. He was in a bunch of the early ones. I don't remember him being in a lot of the later ones because of the New Day shtick. I guess I'll go with Ziggler. I didn't think it would be him, but I'm gonna pick Ziggler.
And Scott.
It's Kofi or Ziggler. Fuck. I think Ziggler. I think Matt's right. I think Kofi was in a bunch, but Ziggler's been in more overall.
All right. The answer is C, Kane. Kane is the answer.
Really?
So
Really?
nobody.
Wow.
I wish there was a little more details, like, hey, he was in this many, but the answer is C.
Never does anything like immemorable ever, so he always just goes under the radar. Yeah,
Hey, he's the mayor of Knox County. Come on now.
All right.
in ladder matches, Lee, but in politics, goddamn, what a man!
And he did win and cash in successfully. So you got to remember
Nobody in the chat either said Kane, like until after you said it. So
Yeah.
that's pretty.
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
that. Yep.
The chat's cheating though.
Yeah. Don't you fuckers cheat. If
No,
you're
nobody.
following
I'm
along.
telling you, nobody said it though until you already did.
That's
So they
true.
didn't even get that.
So
that tricked
wow.
everybody.
So already the perfect score broken off first question. Here we go. Number 2. True or false? 50% guys here. All right. John Cena has been on the receiving end of more cash-in attempts than any other superstar. So, you know what that means, right? I don't have to explain that to you?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go opposite way. Scott, we'll go with you first this time.
Pretty sure that's true. Just thinking of it. Yeah, true.
You're going true. All right. Zion?
Taker's had a few, hasn't he? But I think Cena. I think
I know
think
one
I'm
for sure, obviously. Van
Yeah.
Damme. That's the most popular one.
Yeah. Well, also Sandow tried to cash in on him too.
Oh, yeah, that was a thing.
Oh God, but there was another one too though.
There was.
I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I'm gonna say true. Sure.
Okay. And Lee?
Yeah, I'll go true.
All right. The answer is true. Edge,
Who's
RVD,
Edge?
and Damian Sandow all
That's right,
cashed
Edge.
in.
The first one. Exactly, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, it was in the Elimination Chamber, after the Elimination Chamber match at New Year's Revolution, whichever one it was. Revolution.
Resolution.
Yeah. Anyway,
No,
here we go.
It
Yeah,
was Revolution. 'cause
Revolution,
It's actually
yeah.
supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, I always get it mixed
Stupid
up. Here we
names.
go. Question number 3. What is the most popular show to cash in a Money in the Bank contract on? A, WrestleMania. B, Monday Night Raw. C, SmackDown Live.
That is me.
Or D, SummerSlam. So,
Okay.
WrestleMania, Raw,
Yeah, that's a
SmackDown.
hard one.
Or
Oh, I
SummerSlam.
like
shit.
it. Oh.
I'm not looking at the chat either until
No.
I say my answer.
Yeah.
So
All right. So, we haven't started with you yet, Zion. We'll
Yeah.
have you start first.
I'm gonna go with SmackDown. I think
Okay.
it's SmackDown.
All right.
So,
Zion going with SmackDown. Lee, what you going with here?
I'm going to say SmackDown as well.
All right. And Scott.
I'm pretty sure it's also SmackDown.
All right. Everybody going SmackDown. The correct
Yeah,
answer.
I could see it being Raw, but I'm pretty sure it's
the
SmackDown.
correct answer is B, Monday Night Raw.
fuck.
So I wish it would
God
give
damn
like
it.
like how many, but it just
Well,
says
I know
Monday Night Raw.
Miz.
Good.
I
Well,
know
no, well-
Miz did. Ziggler did on
I
Raw.
know for Kane's money or TLC matches, Randy Orton, I don't know if it's true, but he put 05, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jesus Christ, is that true?
Yeah, he was
Fuck.
in a bunch. SmackDown had. I can't even think of the ones on SmackDown now that I'm thinking of it.
Again, Jack Swagger.
That's right. Swagger was taped. Yeah.
They had several tries from Brian, then Carmella as well. Fuck, man, there's quite a few, but I guess
Corbin.
I had more though.
Corbin,
as
yeah,
well.
failed on SmackDown. Yeah, that was SmackDown
Yeah, but
one.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean I can see it. I think they're spread evenly pretty good though. Other than
Well,
SummerSlam, and
Mania
Raw
had one.
each, I think. So
Mania
Yeah.
had just the one, I think, with Rollins. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many happened at SummerSlam? Oh, Alberto Del Rio, when he beat Punk. When he beat
No,
Punk.
he didn't,
After
though.
this after the match with Cena.
Oh,
yeah, he came out as Nash.
I was thinking Money in the Bank. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4. How many Money in the Bank contract holders have given advance notice of their cash-ins? A, 2, B, 1, C, 8, or D, 5? We'll go with Scott first. So 2, 1, 8, or 5.
I know.
I know.
I'm
I think
pretty
I know.
sure it's only 2. I'm just trying to think.
I knew this one for sure. I guess I could have played 2. I would have been playing honest, but nobody believes me. So.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, Scott says 2.
I'm not
Zion?
saying who, because that'll influence the rest.
All right, Zion.
Well, because we had freaking obviously RVD was the first, but then Sandow announced it because he challenged. Is it? Does this mean if this is what it kind of is? It does it mean they're challenging that same time, or they announce in the future? Just if they tell them before they cash
They
in.
give advance notice, meaning like, hey, at
One Night
SummerSlam,
Stand.
we're gonna fight. I'm gonna cash in.
Okay, but not like a Raw cash in where they come out and challenge them face to face.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
yeah.
well then it would be 2 because I was gonna say 5 because there's several people who have come out and cashed into the face. But I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Lee?
2.
Yes, correct answer is indeed 2. Everyone got that right. Yeah, John Cena and
RVD.
RVD. Yep.
Because Cena did a week in advance. What was the actual question? How many have declared it?
What do you like? Read the actual question.
Yeah.
How many Money in the Bank contract holders have given advance notice of their cash in?
Oh, technically 3, because Kennedy did as well.
Yeah,
said
but
he
he
would
didn't
do it at
cash
Mania.
in though. But he didn't.
No, but
cash
he said he would.
Yeah,
He didn't say happened. How many
I think
said
that,
they would?
I think
Uh-huh.
that meant they actually cashed.
I
in.
know,
and
and they
yeah,
also don't
yeah.
want to address Kennedy.
Whatever,
But
say we don't do
technically, meh.
All right, here we go. True or false? Is Seth Rollins the youngest Money in the Bank ladder match winner? True or false? I have no idea how old he even is. So
He's my age. He's
Okay.
33.
well,
yeah, so is Roman.
is he the youngest? We'll go with Lee first.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say false.
Okay, we got a false from Lee. Scott.
I'm going to say false as well for one reason.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'll
And
say that.
Zion. Yeah, I'll let you say it
I'm also gonna go false.
All right. All false. Why are you saying that, Scott?
Carmella. I think she's younger.
She is really young. Yeah.
I
Let's
wonder-
find out.
I don't even
Rollins
know.
is the youngest male.
I will
I'm
say
pretty sure.
this. I don't know if they took that into consideration, but
Ah.
the answer is false. You all got it right. But Jack Swagger was the youngest at 28.
I was gonna say Swagger. Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say
Yeah.
Swagger. He was
28 in 4 days, it says. I don't know how
I
old
know
Carmella is.
Rollins was the youngest WWE champion, kind of technically for a bit, but
This one.
She's 30 years old. Yeah, so she would be she wouldn't be the youngest. Oh wow, it was Swagger.
Yeah, Swagger's 28. Yeah.
yeah.
Carmella, why are you already like grandma age? No, I'm just kidding.
So here we go. Question number 6. How many Money in the Bank ladder matches have taken place? Just in general. Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Is it
Fuck.
is it A 20, B 15,
No.
C 10, or D
God.
17?
Oh my god, this is
Do it in your
rough.
head. Don't say it out loud.
I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna guess because I don't know.
We'll go Scott first.
Jimmy,
here.
I'm doing math.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go Lee first.
No, I'm
then.
good. I'm
Oh,
good.
you-
I'm
okay.
just, yeah.
right,
what were
Scott.
the numbers again?
20, 15, 10, 17.
17.
Okay, that's 17 for Scott. Zion.
I was gonna say 17, but in the interest of making this fun, I'll go with there was 20, right? That was another one.
20 was the first possible. Yeah.
Yeah, 20. All
All
right.
right, Lee.
I'm gonna go 17.
The correct answer,
It's going to be 15, isn't it?
20.
Yeah.
20 is the
Hey!
correct
Right on.
answer.
Woo!
20
Fuck yeah.
is the
17.
correct
I
answer.
thought I heard them say that last year, but maybe not.
So this, I guess, will be
I
number
must have,
21.
actually.
This will be
Yeah.
21, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
21 and 22.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Like Ultimate Warrior during his return, but not when he went to the car.
I actually would have guessed 17 as well, 100%. But all right.
So it was like there was Mania 21, 22, and then the pay-per-view for 6 years. It's like, okay, no.
Here we go. Who is the fastest superstar to successfully cash in their
know.
Money in the Bank contract? A.
Oh, shit.
John Cena. Excuse me. B. Kane. C. Dean Ambrose. Or D. Randy Orton.
You said to not cash in?
To successfully cash in. Who's the fastest to successfully cash
Oh,
in
the fastest.
their contract? Yeah. We'll go
Okay.
with Lee first.
You mean
John.
you mean from when they won it to when they
Yes.
won the belt?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, not like the quickest match. Oh, 3 seconds done.
Yeah, the fastest from when they won to cash in.
Oh,
I'll say,
God.
fuck. I'll just guess and say John Cena. I don't know.
Okay. Zion?
You said what are the 4 possibilities again?
The possibilities were John Cena, Kane,
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose, or Randy Orton.
I think it's either Ambrose or Orton, because Orton did it to Bryan at SummerSlam. Triple H pedigreed him, and then they rang the bell, and then Orton just pinned him. Whereas Ambrose actually cashed in, picked up Rollins, and gave him the double arm DDT. So I don't remember Cena's at all, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I'm gonna go with Orton. Because Kane took the whole night to go do his. He won it, and then he waited until Swagger fought Ray, and then once Ray beat Swagger, he cashed in and beat him. So it can't be Kane.
Okay.
Unless I forgot about a cash in.
And Scott?
I'm pretty sure it's also Ambrose, because Ambrose won the Money in the Bank and then came back after. I think it was the next match was the title match. Kane won earlier, and there was a couple matches before the Ray cash in. So yeah, they were both the same night, the only two.
Maybe I'm just not understanding the question again, because it feels weird to me. Like I thought you were saying from the moment they won the Money in the Bank to when they got it, right?
I mean,
yeah.
I would think like the
No,
exact...
you're thinking from when they came out to cash it to when they won the title. No,
that's what I'm.
No.
I think it's when they won, because it says here. I mean, unless we're interpreting it wrong, the exact wording is, "Who is the fastest superstar to successfully cash in their Money in the Bank contract?"
So then it is Ambrose.
Oh yeah,
It's Ambrose.
yeah. So that's not even to win. It didn't even say win. Who's successfully? Well, it did say successfully cash in.
It's got to be Ambrose. Then.
Yeah, because Kane was after.
I'm changing it to Ambrose. Yeah, I just didn't understand the
that's
question.
fine. Lee, do you want to switch? Or you still
Swagger
going with
was
Cena?
like 2 days, so.
No, I'm gonna die on that hill. Come on, John
Go to
Cena.
Cena? All right. So we got 2 Dean Ambroses and 1 Cena. The correct answer is B, Kane.
Oh no! Fuck you, Cena.
Bullshit.
No wonder Nikki left you.
You're so good at playing us. Okay, so what was the
Playing
time
you?
difference?
What? What is the what?
No, like you were playing along. Like you made me feel safe with my pick. Like, oh, good job switching over there. And then you're like,
I
fuck you,
honestly am not. I am 100%.
No, I know.
on
You're
the-
doing it on purpose. You're just very good at keeping the answer secret. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
good. Well, that's what I'm supposed to
Oh,
say.
that's.
That I was not expecting that.
I'm like, I
thought
don't even agree with that.
I wish.
like-
I wish there was more details,
so-
but it literally just says B, Kane.
Pool says Kane's was 49 minutes. Dean's was 57 minutes.
Oh,
Okay, so this
wow,
is-
that's
I
dirty.
thought
That's
they were.
dirty.
I thought those matches were back to back. Fuck.
Well,
Okay.
this is all rigged. These were done by Hulk Hogan. Like
These are great. These are really good. I like this one.
I
a
like
lot.
them, yeah.
This is way better than the
Yeah.
WrestleMania
It's
one.
like,
Yeah.
it's like Hulk Hogan when he puts out those facts. Yeah, me and Andre, brother, we brought in 93,000 into the Superdome or wherever the fuck, brother. And that night, fucking Andre, he did the job for me, brother. He did the honors, and he died 3 months later.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Oh, Bam! Sorry, Bam, brother.
So, question number 8. Right now, by the way, the total: Zion 4, Lee and Scott both 3. That's in case you're keeping track.
This quiz is bullshit.
Yep. So here's question number 8. How many superstars have failed to successfully cash in their Money in the Bank contract? A, 1, B, 2. All right, it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Okay.
C is 3, D is 4. In case you were wondering.
Okay.
So-
Me and Scott are like doing a math in our head right now. Like,
I
okay,
guess-
Yeah, I was literally counting on my hand.
him.
I guess Zion,
I
since
got
you're
it.
leading, we'll have you answer first.
It's either 2 or 3. I can only remember 2 off the top of my head, so I'm not very confident in this. It could very well be 3. I'll go with 2.
You're going with 2. All right. Scott.
3.
3. And Lee.
3.
Matt's like,
All right. So we got Zion 2. Lee and Scott both picking 3.
I'm wrong, man. He's got it.
Typical fucking outsiders sticking together.
damn right.
Correct answer is D, 4.
Okay, oh, it's over there. Okay,
So good.
Corbin,
That's so good.
Cena,
Corbin, Cena, Sandow.
Sandow. Who's the other one?
Sandow. Yeah, who's the 4th? I
Uh,
don't know.
Corbin,
Who's the
Cena,
fourth?
Sandow, and
Corbin, Cena, Sandow. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Corbin, Cena. Somebody fact check that. Somebody find out.
Oh wait, was it Kennedy?
No, because
No,
he
that
got
doesn't count.
it's ticket.
He didn't get a check. He didn't get a cash in.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
who was
right.
the 4th? That is.
I'm looking. I'm
Yeah,
on
look
it.
it up. Look it up. Look it up. The picture
about-
shows Baron Corbin. Like it shows the little picture when it shows the answer. But yeah, why doesn't it show the details? That kind of drives me nuts.
yeah.
Cena,
Oh, Cena.
Sandow.
Yeah,
Corbin.
Cena.
We didn't say Sandow. Wait, did we say Cena earlier? We did say Cena.
Yeah. Cena,
We did.
Sandow, Corbin. That's it.
Cena, Sandow, Corbin. There's got to be somebody
Edge,
else.
Edge won, Van Dam. Kennedy didn't do it, but Edge won the next one.
Yeah.
Punk both times. Swagger, Kane, Miz. I'm looking through the list. Bryan, Del Rio, Dolph. Cena was the first to not do it. Then Sandow didn't either. Orton did. Rollins did. Sheamus did. Ambrose did. Carmella did. Corbin didn't.
Yeah, that's weird.
So they must be counting.
They must be counting Kennedy because he
They might
did
be
win
counting
the
Kennedy
match.
because he never
Just
cashed in.
as a rib to Kennedy. They're like, fuck that guy. Make it look like he's on this stupid little poll that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, technically, he is a Money in the Bank winner that never cashed in.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess technicality got you guys.
Fuck
yeah.
him.
Now,
wouldn't
they
have counted
didn't
that either.
include him when he declared Mania, but they include him here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck off.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Question number 9.
I'm glad Kennedy's dead.
Oh my God. Anyway, he's not
dead,
by
isn't
the
he?
way.
No,
not
Yeah,
yet.
no, he definitely died.
You can put him on your death pool later on when somebody wins. Here we go. Question number 9. What is the most popular month for Money in the Bank cash-ins? Is it A, August, B, June, C, April, or D, November? What is the most popular month
Really?
for Money in the Bank cash-ins? This is kind of going to be a guessing game, I feel, but we'll go with Scott first on this one.
April.
Going with April, okay. Lee?
I'm gonna have to go April.
All right.
I'm just thinking Mania based.
Zion?
So
Yeah, I mean, I thought the exact same thing. It has to be.
I thought
it's after
November
Mania.
at first.
Now
but
remember,
no,
it said Raw was the most popular show, so that could be any
You
time.
can have 5 or 6 Raws in
No,
April.
it's. I'm gonna go April.
Okay, so
Yeah,
all
April.
3 going April?
My gut said November before you said it was an option, but I'm still saying April.
The correct answer is B, June. June is the most popular month, apparently.
Dog.
You're such a fucking troll.
Wow.
What the fuck?
You were like, but remember.
No.
Well,
If I'm
I was-
correct, Bomber, you don't know the answer until after we've said it all, right? Or are you seeing the answer?
I click it after I do not look at the answer before I read any question, no.
Yeah, so he's not being a troll, Matt. He just doesn't know. He's
I
good at-
have not looked at it until I click over to see it.
I hope that you die like whoever that other wrestler is we just said should
Very
die.
good.
Kennedy.
Kennedy?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
Kennedy, both you.
Point him in hell.
Well, there you go. All right, question number 10. How many superstars have competed? This is okay. How many okay, hold on. Let me get my words here. How many superstars have competed in a Money in the Bank ladder match? We're talking overall differences. Different superstars. A 40, B 50, C 60, D 70. Interesting, it's an odd number or even number like that. So how many total superstars have competed in Money in the Bank ladder matches?
Oh.
40, 50, 60, 70. We'll go with Lee first on this one.
I'm gonna say, I gotta think like their roster is sort of getting bigger over the years, but there's a lot of repeat guys, so we're just counting single guys. Doesn't matter how many times they've been in it. I'm gonna go 40. I'll say 40.
Okay. Zion.
Let's go 50.
All right. Scott.
That works. I'm going 60.
The correct answer is C, 60.
Hey!
There
Scott
you go.
gets it. So Scott,
I was thinking there was a lot, but I was like, but not 70.
so Scott has tied it up 4-4, and Lee is 1 point behind him with 3. All right. Question number 11. There's 5. I think 5 more left. We'll see. Here we go. How many Money in the Bank ladder match winners have defended the rights to their contract? So I guess that means they put their contract on the line and like defended it. I guess that's what that means.
Mm-hmm.
So how many people have done that? 1, 2, 3, or 4? How many match winners have done that? We'll go with Scott first on this one. You can think about it for a second, and then give us your answer.
I'm going to go with 3, because I can definitely think of 2, and I'm probably forgetting one, so I'm going to go with 3.
All right, Zion.
I was thinking the same thing.
You're thinking 3?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lee.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3.
All right. The correct answer is
4.
D, 4.
Wow. Jesus.
So Kennedy lost it, obviously. We talked about that. And I'm pretty sure Edge and Matt Hardy had a match over
The
it.
picture shows Ziggler, so apparently.
Oh,
it's-
him and Cena. That's right.
Yeah,
okay.
apparently he did it.
Right.
What was the other one, though?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I wish it gave the damn details, but it doesn't.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit. But I trust that.
Yeah, I hope WWE got their own fucking trivia thing right. It's their official one on their website. But question number 12: Who is the oldest competitor in the Money in the Bank history? Now, this doesn't say win or won. Who's the oldest competitor?
Okay.
A. King Booker. B. Mark Henry. C. Kane. D. Ric Flair.
And it's confirmed that all these people are competitors in the Money in the Bank, right? So
it didn't necessarily say they were in it, but it just said who was the oldest to be in it.
The oldest to be in one of the matches.
Yes. Didn't say they won it, just said who was the oldest.
And say him one more time?
We got King Booker. So apparently he was King Booker at that point, maybe.
Okay.
Mark Henry, Kane, or Ric Flair?
It feels like it's a trick question, but it should just be it should just be Flair.
Are you gonna tell someone to go first, or what, Bomber?
Oh, sorry. Zion, go first.
Oh my god, this feels like maybe like Kane's had one recently though, and like when because Flair had one a long time ago, so Kane's had him recently. So Kane's probably older now than Flair was back then.
That's not possible. No one's ever older than Flair.
Fuck the police. I'm going with Kane.
All right, going with Kane. All right, Zion's going with Kane. Scott,
Flair.
Lee.
No one's ever older than Flair.
I'm. Fuck, how old is Kane right now?
I think he's old as fuck.
He's like
He's at least
53?
87.
I think he's 53.
Yeah, 87. Wow.
Or
But
87.
Booker's pretty old too, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, not like
Yeah,
super
he is.
old, but
He's up there.
he's
But
like
it was
in
a
his
long
50s.
time ago when he was in one. Kane was just in one recently.
Yeah, they put King
Yeah.
Booker, so that was probably, 2008, 9, somewhere around there? 10, maybe?
But Flair's comeback to the WWE, and that would have been when these things were just sort of starting up.
Yeah, that was probably
He was in his 50s then.
it was like
In the
probably
chat, they're
2000.
giving us shit right now. They're like, how is this difficult?
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's a trick question.
Honestly,
I
this is easy for me, honestly.
I've gone and looked up the ages for after we talk about this. So
I'm going to say Flair.
All right, the correct answer is D, Ric Flair. Yes.
Wow, see,
Okay.
it wasn't.
Mark Henry is 46 right now. Kane is 51. Booker is 53, and Flair is 69.
Yeah.
Oh, good age for Flair. He has a lot of experience with it.
Yeah. So, question, yeah, I thought that one was, I thought you guys were going to fly through that one, but either way. So, update real quick. Scott 5, Zion 4, Lee 4. Woo! So, we're getting close. Here we go. Question 13. How many superstars have won a Money in the Bank ladder match? 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, wait, is this a fucking bullshit question? What's going on here?
No, because somebody won it twice.
How many? It didn't say different though.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Oh.
Let's go. We know how many there were.
So how many superstars have won?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means people that have won them multiple times. Yeah, they obviously don't count twice.
That's one superstar.
So there you go.
Multiple. Yeah. Oh fuck.
All right. So 17, 18, 19, 20. I guess we'll go with Lee first on this one.
So.
God, I even read the list earlier. I don't know.
You know how many there were.
So 19.
Okay. Lee's going with 19. Scott?
I think he's right.
It's when they won it, not cashed in.
Yeah.
Well, just won the match. It didn't say cash in.
That's 19 then, yeah.
All right, going 19. And Zion?
Yeah, 19.
The correct answer is B, 18.
Oh, I almost did it! I almost pulled the trigger, but
I almost went 17. Because, Edge did twice, but he took Kennedy's.
Edge did it twice,
Punk
and
had
Cena did it twice, didn't he?
Oh, that's right.
Fuck, Cena had two.
Yeah, Cena did do it twice.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
So there you go.
God damn it.
Did he?
Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Well, he couldn't have if it was 18. That means only 2 people did it twice if there was 18.
Yeah.
Carmel had 2 times. That doesn't count. Because the first one, I don't think actually.
Twice.
Punk did do it twice? Did he win twice?
Oh, yeah, he won
Punk had
back
it
to back,
twice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then, it was him and Edge then, yeah.
Well, no, but Edge didn't win it twice. Edge won.
You're
Kennedy.
right. He took it from Kennedy.
No, it
so
was Cena that got
it
it
must have been
twice.
Cena and Punk then, yeah.
Yeah, it actually has to be the ladder in the bank match, I guess, for the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but Cena didn't have it twice.
I did.
Hold on. God damn it.
No, he had the failed one with
Yeah.
where he cashed in with Punk, and then he didn't win another one. He won the vacant title because Bryan gave it up.
Well, I guess he only won. So maybe they are counting Carmella. I don't know.
Because technically
Yeah.
Carmella did have another one.
Yeah.
I'm looking through the list.
Either way, we'd lose. So.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So,
Here.
yes. You guys came close. You're one away. Here we go. 14. True or false, Edge held on to the Money in the Bank contract longer than anyone else before cashing in.
Ooh, I'm gonna say false.
Oh.
All right, so Lee's jumping out first. He's going to say false. Zion?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say false.
All right, and Scott?
I'm gonna say true because I think Dolph didn't have it longer. I think it's still Edge.
All right. The correct answer
It's close, though.
is false.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Carmella beat his record in 2018.
Wow.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that was definitely. Yep.
Forget me, cause I am sweet.
I remember they were making a big deal out of that. Yeah, I remember
I thought it
that.
was Dolph.
No.
Ah.
Yeah, because there were people that were saying that. I remember before she cashed in, they were like, there's like a joke going around that they're just gonna have her run out on it because they like to make her look like a chicken shit heel. So I remember that. Yeah, they were definitely talking about it.
So
And I had to go look it up. I know, bummer. I'm not looking at other stuff,
No, you're
but
fine.
Edge did have it longer than Dolph by like a week,
oh,
and Rollins had it about a week shorter than that. So,
Yeah.
all right.
so they're all in the same range.
Final question,
Oh,
number 15, and you guys with that answer, Lee and Zion have tied it up. It's a 3-way tie. Everybody has 5.
Wow.
I was worried about that. We're going
Okay.
different.
Here
So
we go.
final question. We'll see. We'll see
we
if
could-
anybody does anything crazy and goes bald here. We'll see if anybody goes bald here.
It's not too late. It already happened.
All right. So
I'm bald as fuck right now. So,
here we go.
Yeah.
Question 15. How many superstars have cashed in at WrestleMania? So there you go. The possibilities are 2, 1, 3, 0.
I
Zion.
feel like I'm gonna overthink it again. I feel like I'm
Zion,
like
we'll go with you first.
right. I feel like
I don't know.
it has to just be. Am I forgetting something? Cause like. Oh wait, hold on. This is no. I don't want. I'm mind fucking myself again.
You are.
Yeah, I know. It's just
You
one.
are.
It's just Rollins. That's
I'm gonna
it. I
hate
can't think
myself
of.
if
I
I'm
can't
wrong, but-
think of anyone else.
Okay.
Rollins.
So you're going with 1?
Yeah.
All right. Lee?
1.
Scott? The correct answer is B, 1.
Okay. Yeah.
So you
okay.
guys
Thank
got it.
God.
Yep.
Thank
Because
God.
Kane and others there was Money in the Bank at that point. It was its own show. So yeah, only one
Yeah.
cast. Yeah, and Ziggler was like Raw. And yeah.
So there you go. That was the Money in the Bank Trivia
We're all
Challenge.
winners.
Yep. Yeah, everybody tied. Everybody tied with 6 points there. 666. That's just fucking great.
We're all brilliant.
Dead false.
Yep.
God
So
damn.
so I guess, Scott won the last one, and I guess Scott technically didn't lose this one, so he still hasn't lost
Damn
yet.
right.
But yeah, so I feel like that was way better than the WrestleMania one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, way more
Yeah.
challenging. The other one was way too easy. But so there you go. That was a little fun. I wish they did some more of these. That'd be cool. But who knows?
Hey, you know what
maybe-
they are doing?
What's that?
They're making all their pay-per-views 4 hours.
Oh Jesus!
fuck.
Don't get out of here. Get
Sorry, we
Yeah.
hadn't covered that.
No, yeah, we didn't. You're right. We did not. Yeah, no, that's like I said back in the day when they were start talking about the co-branding pay-per-views. That's the big thing that I said I didn't want to see because, unfortunately, when I 4 hours every fucking month is a lot on top of all the other wrestling.
At least it's once a month, and not like let's do 2 shows a month.
Yeah.
Because they
I guess
did
that's
step
the-
back from that because they were doing 2 a month, remember, for the co-branded.
Yeah,
when
that
they were
is-
their own months, and then
Yeah.
they kind of
Sometimes.
stepped back
Yeah,
from
not
that,
always, but
where
sometimes, yeah.
like you get October, we'll take December, but now it's like we'll go every month for 4 hours.
That is
Oh, and
the
the
log-
big ones are all 5.
Yeah. That is the logic. But god damn, they don't need to put the both rosters of both shows on all of them on the fucking pay-per-view. That's the biggest problem. It's like Jesus.
Yeah,
And that's what they're going to be doing, right?
Yeah, that's why we're getting shit like Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal on this fucking Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
We're getting Sami Zayn versus Bobby Lashley, which legitimately could be
That
a good match, but the fucking build. What the shit is that? So
Well,
yeah,
Lashley's, Lashley's done. He's done. I hate him.
It sucks.
they're
It sucks.
treating him like he never left. It's
They-
the same dumb character stuff. Like, have you not seen why you rehired him?
I don't.
guys?
You say you hate him, Zion, but I don't even care. This is not his fault. I don't even care. I don't even care.
No, it doesn't matter though. At this point, I will say it's a little bit his fault. Like he could try and give it a little bit of an edge or whatever, like he did in TNA. Like maybe be a little more badass.
How
but
do
instead
you
he's
give an edge to? Hey, I love my sisters. Like that's the dumbest shit like I've ever seen.
That story after 10 years of
you do this. You say, I love my sisters all night, homie.
Yeah, I love my sisters.
Yeah.
I love, when I stick it inside, I wiggle it around inside of my special
exactly.
the thing, Mr. Daddy, that tastes good.
I got them a few lashes from my big Lashley.
But, yeah, so, no, that's pretty depressing. Next episode, obviously, it's going to be right before Money in the Bank. We'll be able to break down everything, give our predictions and whatnot. But I think that should be it for now, guys. I had fun. I thought I would have won the trivia. I think I would have beat you guys, but no. To each his own. I would have been honest.
To say that when you didn't do it.
I would have. I mean, those were pretty easy. I thought those were pretty easy, but
if I joined the WWE 20 years ago, I'd be world champion right now.
Clearly.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I won't doubt you.
If I had a moderately sized penis, I'd have sex with all of my sexy sisters.
That's right.
That's right, baby. Hey, bend over there, sister. Oh, you know what Dusty's favorite song, a sitcom was? Sister. I never knew how much I missed you.
So that is the end of the episode, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and Money in the Bank time. We're getting there. So I'm out of here. Hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you guys later on.
And Dusty's favorite movie was Sister Act 2.
It's my time. It's Dusty's time.
Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, baby.